it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my. I done waited years for this here. Shed tears for this here. And now it's my year. I ain't giving up. I ain't going back to the old me. Go ahead and show me. Ain't nobody out here. My mama told me, don't you waste that gift that God gave. I'm blessed. You can tell that I'm God made. I'm confident. I let my actions speak louder than my words, boy. Forget what you heard, boy. You got some nerves, boy. Cause I want all that pressure, the static. So call it what you want it. You know I ain't playing around. You know ain't no way around me. Once you dive in here first, you either swim or drown. I'm the golden child. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, yeah. I work, I grind for it. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my this that. When I go home, give it your all, boy. Put my city on the map. I'm going hard, boy. This that. I came too far just to give it up. I came too far just to give it up. Trying to find my way, but I keep going back. Learning from mistakes, but I keep learning that lifestyle ain't good for me. This jewelry don't mean nothing to me. This child's playing, I'm a man. It's time for you to understand exactly who I am. I done came to the top. I come from the bottom. And ain't nobody stopping me but me. And they know I ain't inside the team. And they know I ain't inside the team. It's only you and I. What are the odds of me? Looking through the. What are the odds of me?
The crowd is assembled at the American Airlines Center looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Jordan Clarkson. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Utah. He takes it in, banked in off the glass.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Pass to Markkanen. Collins with some nice D.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Irving with a clean look. And again, it's Utah.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's Doncic. Outside, Markkanen. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. We've seen a quick start here for the Jazz. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The three for Doncic. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Pass to Hendricks.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Dallas making a switch here. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Now Doncic. 3-pointer. Hendricks pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Now Irving. After Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And here is Doncic following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. A nice shot by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Kessler with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
That's tipped. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And here's Doncic from the arc.
And really yet to put together any kind of rhythm from long range.
Sometimes you start out slow from back there. You just have to keep working for good looks and trust that eventually they'll start going down.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Irving. Again, the Jazz score.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pass to Powell. They need this. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Utah. 16-point lead. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 18 points in the game. Here's Prosper. And it's off from 3-point range. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Utah. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
And getting better at distributing more as a passer.
Now here is Hardaway. No good on his first attempt of the game. To the paint. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Pass to Minaya. Misses the three. Mavericks trailed by 17. Here's Markkanen. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And Utah has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It has another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. Mavericks trailed by 17. To the middle. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Horton Tucker off with the layup. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively. So closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That three off the mark.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Horton Tucker. And that's good for two. Horton Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Horton Tucker. The Mavericks making the shot. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Horton Tucker's got 7 points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Hardaway, no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. No good on the triple. Goes up. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Got a hand on it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr., fun to watch.
Here's Mania. Queta. And he dunks it down.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Dallas shooting their first free throws of this.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of this.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Nice ball movement by Utah. That one drops for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And here comes the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Utah ball.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Shooting for you.
I like how Irvin also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
6 on the shot clock. The turnaround jumper. The shot by George, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Lively. Markkanen in the corner. Poked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Agbaji.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And finish off by Collins.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
Man showing some terrific range. Doncic has got 13.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Collins.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Good on the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Doncic, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point territory. Rebound, Utah.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now, here is Irving. 26 points for him. The 3 ball. On the wing, Irving. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 29 in the game.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars?
Didn't feel a thing, I heard that the world was ending. I didn't even blink, I found no relief. I didn't even want it. I didn't even want it. There was someone much nicer, and she let you. You said your bedroom. You said your bedroom. There was someone much nicer, and she let you. You said your bedroom. You said your bedroom. I'm gonna call myself a mullet, so I'm fitting in this city. Then I'll throw away my. That's so pity, find the richest guy, fresh as we play for all this. I'll pretend that I. Soon I'll have an art degree and 50 grand in debt, and I'll buy myself. Whenever I'm upset, I'll be wearing brand new Air Max. I'll pray I still look young. I'll buy everyone to prove that I'm still fun. There was someone much nicer, and she let you. You said your bedroom. You said your bedroom. There was someone much nicer, and she lent you. You said your bedroom. You said your bedroom.
Quedo con el Linton Mai, la mente rezando en el sky, yeah. Linton suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo, Le pensé, you know, esta vida mami es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú estás pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso. El día que me junté con Sergi sabía de sobra que haríamos historia. Grabamos 1000 palos, reímos, lloramos, papi, y el resto es historia, yeah, yeah. Momentos que nunca se nos irán de la memoria. L.A., LB, mami, AKA, los favoritos de tu novia. Nunca me olvido de los que estuvieron en los tiempos que estaban mal. De party con Rosito y Edu cuando pisa la capital. Es un día quiero que vos y Sao hablen en mi documental. Confiaron en mí cuando no era nadie, confiaron en mí cuando no...